I still remember standing at the Vienna train station, excited to explore Austria, a country of imperial palaces, alpine towns, and Mozart. But then, my first cappuccino was €5. That's when I realized this trip might be beautifully expensive. So here I was, standing in the heart of Europe, wallet in one pocket, camera in the other. In this video, I'm breaking down the real cost of traveling across Austria, from accommodation and food to transportation and surprise expenses, based on my personal journey through Vienna, Salzburg, Innsbruck, and the magical Hallstatt. Accommodation cost. In Vienna, I stayed at a 3-star hotel, just a 5-minute walk from the city center. Nothing fancy. Clean bed, hot shower, breakfast included. It cost me around €100 per night. Now, if you're a backpacker, you can find hostel beds for €35 to €50. And for comfort seekers, 4-star hotels will easily go beyond €150 per night, especially if you want a view of the city center. In Salzburg, prices were a notch higher. I stayed near the old town and it cost me €115 per night for a cozy Airbnb studio. Salzburg is small but super popular, especially in summer. So expect rates between €100 and €160, even for mid-range stays. Then came Innsbruck. Nestled in the Alps, it's a winter and summer hotspot. I found a charming Alpine-style guest house for €110 per night, just outside the city center, waking up to mountain views, worth every cent. Try booking on platforms like Booking.com or Agoda at least 2 to 3 months in advance. And then there's Hallstatt. Charming, magical, and expensive. I paid €150 for one night in a basic lakeside guest house. Hotels inside the village are limited and often booked months in advance. Budget travelers can stay in nearby Obertraun or Bad Goisern for around €80 to €100 and take a bus or ferry in. Or you can do a one-day trip from Salzburg instead, and a Salzburg-Hallstatt round trip costs around €35. Travel between cities. Austria's trains are smooth, scenic, and so on time they'd make Swiss watchers jealous. From Vienna to Salzburg, I booked a Westbahn train for €26. Comfortable seats, free Wi-Fi, and views that made me want to write poetry. If you book late, same train, double the price. Time travel is real here. From Salzburg, I decided to tackle Hallstatt, which is not exactly straightforward. Bus from Salzburg to Bad Ischl, €15. Bus from Bad Ischl to Hallstatt station, €5. Later, I traveled from Hallstatt to Innsbruck, took a mix of train and bus, around €35 total, 4.5 hours, and every window view was postcard worthy. Local transport. Within cities, public transport is excellent, and so clean I felt bad eating snacks on the tram. In Vienna, I used the 24-hour pass for €8.60, valid on metro, tram, and buses. Honestly, felt like a deal. Salzburg is mostly walkable. I did 15,000 steps without even trying. When I did take a bus, it was €2.70, or a day pass for under €6. In Innsbruck, trams are great and scenic. Also, I took the Nordkette funicular into the mountains. It cost me €14.80 one way, but the views were so good I almost forgot about the price. Almost. Hallstatt is tiny. You can walk the whole village in 20 minutes. No public transport, so your legs and the ferry are your only friends. Many cities offer combo cards like the Vienna City Card or Salzburg Card, which include transport plus museum entry, worth checking if you plan to visit multiple attractions. Food and drinks. Now food, I love food, but food in Austria loves money. In Vienna, I had the famous Wiener Schnitzel, massive plate, thin slice of meat, deep fried happiness. Price, €18. Add a drink and dessert and you're pushing €30. I didn't cry. Much. In Salzburg, I sat at a local beer garden, had sausages and potatoes for around €20. Also had a pretzel the size of my face, worth every salty bite. In Innsbruck, I tried Tyrolean Grüstel. Basically a pan of potatoes, meat and fried egg, aka Austrian hangover food. Delicious and 17 euros. Then came Hallstatt again. Pizza plus Coke in a lakeside cafe? 28 euros. To be fair, the view was stunning. But I swear that pizza was thinner than my budget by that point. Now the good news, supermarkets are your best friends. A fresh sandwich, some fruit and a drink, all for under 10 euros. I basically became besties with Billa and Spar. Also Austrian bakeries, the unsung heroes of budget travel. Coffee and a pastry for 5 euros or 6 euros. That's breakfast, done and dusted. Hidden and extra costs. Let's talk about the hidden costs no one tells you about. Public toilets, 50 cents to 1 euro. Carry coins, or you'll learn the true meaning of emergency. Entry to palaces, museums, castles, 10 to 18 euros. Hallstatt boat ride, 20 euros. Souvenirs, Mozart magnets, Edelweiss mugs, and yes, I bought a tiny Austrian cowbell. Don't ask. Daily budget adds up fast. Here's what mine looked like. Hotel, 90 to 120 euros. Food, 25 to 30 euros. Intercity travel, around 10 to 12 euros per day. Average local transport, 5 to 8 euros. Attractions and extras, 10 to 15 euros. Total per day, 140 to 180 euros. You can do it cheaper if you stick to hostels, skip fancy meals, and have the self-control of a monk. Austria is like a fairy tale, but it's not a budget destination. Compared to Eastern Europe or even Germany, it's definitely on the pricier side. That said, it delivers value in every sense. Efficient trains, clean cities, amazing views, and rich culture. Even though I spent more than I planned, I walked away with memories I'll never forget. Have you been to Austria, or are you planning to go? Drop your questions or tips in the comments. I reply to every traveler. Like this video if it helped you. Subscribe for more travel guides across Europe and check the description for links to my Austria itineraries, hotel pics, and transport tips.